Getting ready to repair the damage here. I did to steel and time when we hit a seawall when trying to go under a bridge on the Okeechobee waterway. The current was too strong and I had to back up, and the eddies there spun the boat and slammed into the seawall. And first, of course, I was mad, and yeah, mainly my fault that I didn't. I just used the wrong approach when trying to back away from it, and didn't just let the current take me. I tried to use the motor, but anyways, I was really impressed after all that, and then I was really impressed with the metal and how it deformed. And I'll give you some perspective of the size of my hand. And yeah, these are all welds, because I formed when I made the bow section, it's a piece of split pipe, and the plate joins it. So I mean, none of the welds fractured. It's just deformed perfectly. And I know if this had been a fiberglass boat, there would have been probably a big rip, and this boat would have been probably on the bottom, because that was a heck of an impact. You can just imagine the force. It's even a 10-pound sledgehammer to whack at that and deform that's 1/8-inch steel. The force to deform that metal, what it would do to fiberglass with equal force. So yeah, I got it marked out. Just gonna cut this out. I have cut off wheel, and I'll cut that out. I'll show you inside. I've built up a little protection inside with some wood, some sheet metal, just to so the sparks and all the dust doesn't go in that entire boat. And I'll go show you that now. Here's what I have inside. Yeah, I just boxed in that section, some plywood, some sheet metal, and then I lined it with foil. That's just going to keep the there's no risk of fire when I weld from the outside. So you can't see what's going on inside, so I wanted to do that. Also going to keep all the dust contained when I do the cutting. Yep, so I'll move back outside and start cutting away. Remove that bad section and just replace it. Okay, I got that cut out. It's pretty easy. It only took about less than 5 minutes to cut that out. And so yeah, now I'll just get a piece of pipe and get that cut, and then use this piece of plate to fill in the rest of it. Get those cut up, tacked in place. And I think I'll weld, I'll probably do the inside first, get some good penetration from the inside, and then do the outside and grind it flush. Here's the piece I removed. You can see that that is pretty thick steel, and the force to make that dent. You can imagine what that would have done to a fiberglass boat. So yeah, thankful, despite some of the downsides of steel with the maintenance, having to keep it painted, but that's why I bring it home every year to touch that up. And this bar here, actually, coincidentally, how it, the dent was above that. So yeah, I'll just, of course, remove all the paint inside where I'm going to weld. Inside and out. Probably use a wire wheel to get in there, whatever I have to do to get that, remove that paint, and then yeah, cut my new pieces. And again, this is you can't really even see where. All you can see here where the welds were on the inside, where the pipe joined the plate. But yeah, that deformed nicely. And yeah, there was no water came in at all. There's no fractures in the weld or anything in the steel. Yeah, I just coated it with Rust-Oleum, but like 3 days after we'd done it, we were in the marina, so I just grabbed some Rust-Oleum just to keep down some of the rust. And I was pretty impressed on how how that held up, because it had already started rusting before I painted it. Just put that on just to make it look a little nicer and stop the rust from running down the hull. But Yep, do a proper repair now, and she'll be ready to go for next trip.